Hey there guys, my name is Marcus, and in this video I'm going to compare VYOND with DOODLY. The first thing I'm going to compare what is the main difference between these two softwares. Then I'm going to compare pricing plans, and then I'm going to show the features, like what you can expect from DOODLY and what you can expect also from VYOND, and what you can actually build and create with both of these softwares. So what are the main differences? The first big difference is that DOODLY is a software for computer. You have to actually download it, and VYOND is a web browser application that you can use anywhere. So let's say that you are in office on employer computer, and you can create your own animations with VYOND, and your own graphic style. So this is the first difference. The second difference is that DOODLY is mainly for creating a whiteboard animation. DOODLY is not for cartoon explainer video, only because in DOODLY there is always the hand drawing everything. With the VYOND, you have options to create cartoon animation, and then you can choose a template and choose, I have it right here. Let's say I'm going to choose the crime murder, and I can simply use whiteboard right here. And then have whiteboard animation, and then I can just simply use it. So I'm going to preview this part here. And let's see how it's going to look like. So these are the main differences. See? And there is another thing, is that you are not going to have in DOODLY any animation at all. In DOODLY, it's just the drawing. And these are the main differences that I personally see. Now let's continue to the pricing plans. Okay, I closed my window. So the first thing, in VYOND, it's pretty expensive comparing to DOODLY. I'm going to compare annual plans. The first thing, with the VYOND, you're gonna have 14-day free trial. So even when you want to test it out, you don't have to add a card. You can simply choose a premium version, the professional, and you can use it for 14 days for free. That's the really great thing. With DOODLY, on the other hand, you need to actually buy it, and then you can refund it. So you have to write email that I want my money back, and then they will send you the money. The biggest difference between the standard and the enterprise version in DOODLY is that you're gonna have more characters, more everything in enterprise version with the characters, images, etc. But this is really important. Maybe you will think that if you're gonna choose the standard version, or you choose the enterprise, you always have to buy additional plugins, additional things in marketplace to use it fully. So let's say that you would like to use colorful things like in VYOND, you have to actually buy one time for another $67 to use characters with colors. So this is something that you should definitely keep in mind, that yes, you can use it really good, and you get plenty of options what you can do with DOODLY, but you are going to be limited what you can actually achieve and do with DOODLY. Now, to go even further, and how you can use VYOND, and what you can do with the VYOND pricing, the essential is pure trash, only because the VYOND logo will be imprinted in the bottom left of each video, and that's a bad thing. So you need to use actually the premium version, but when you come here to the enterprise, that's $40 a month, so that's 480, and in VYOND it's 649. So okay, VYOND is a little bit more expensive, but what I really like with the VYOND is that you can actually create a cartoonish explainer videos that you actually can't do with DOODLY. So yes, there is a $200 difference, but VYOND you can have animation, whiteboard animation, like animated whiteboard animation, and then you can also have cartoons in your graphics. So that's huge with the VYOND. Now to go further, and what are the differences, let's continue. So let's say I'm going to compare everything. I'm going to choose a template, Court, Supreme Court. Okay, I'm right here. So the one thing that I really like is that with the VYOND, you can create a new character. Create a new character, save and go. And I can create whiteboard animation, body type, select a body type if it's a child or no, and now I can choose and edit the face here, the hair, I can edit eyebrow, eye, mouth, everything. Then I can change the clothes. See? Perfect, right? then you can change everything. So this is the one thing that I wanted to show you what you can actually achieve. Now, to go further on when I'm going to compare it with Doodly, is that it doesn't really matter how many, I don't know, characters they have. It all matters if you can edit those characters, right? And in Doodly, you are unable to do that directly. So like you can do it in VYOND. So I'm going to add a police. And I have plenty of. So as you can see, to have an enterprise upgrade, I need to upgrade it. And you get plenty of options. Like they have a lot of images that I really think that even when you would choose Doodly, you're gonna find those things, but you have to pay more money for it, actually. So even when, oh, this is really important. Even when you would choose VYOND, the 690 whatever version, and you would choose Doodly, because it's like cheaper, you're gonna pay more money in all of those marketplace in-app purchases and aggressive marketing strategies Doodly has, that you're gonna overpay. You're gonna literally overpay VYOND. So in that regard, VYOND is going to be just like better. Now when we're going to compare scenes, okay, this is something that I have to say, that Doodly got plenty of scenes that you can use that I really like, and I think they are just better comparing to VYOND. Definitely, I love them, a lot of them, because when I come here, I can simply click choose a template, a whiteboard animation. I'm not really going to compare the animation of others like cartoonish, because I want to focus on whiteboard. The cartoonish is also really great. You can create the animations and everything. So they have two here. The one thing that I really like, that you're gonna have it in categories and you're going to have animated. So that's something you should definitely keep in mind. Now you can click settings here and edit everything. You can also edit the hands in Doodly, and there's a huge one thing in Doodly that VYOND, I don't think it doesn't even have, I think, is that with the Doodly, you can, when you're gonna upload your own image, you can actually like time and edit how the painting is going to work out. So you can actually edit the drawing hand, how they are going to draw the picture that you're going to upload in Doodly. That's a huge thing. So both got also options to add props. You can just search it like chair. And I have the chair that I could like add. See, pretty simple, pretty easy. And I have the settings here, and I can just click here on preview. See, and they're just like painting the everything here. This is really effective and really good. This is really effective and really good if you want to use it for just like the drawing. But on the other hand, when I come here and I'm going to add like character here, whiteboard, government. So as you can see, they don't have a lot of things, a lot of characters, but you can edit them. You can create your own ones, right? So I'm going to choose the action here. So you can animate the whiteboard animation with VYOND, and there is not just going to be a drawing. And this is a huge thing. So cashier, and as you can see, look at this. I'm going to have it like this. I'm going to preview. And let's see how it's going to look like. See? Everything what I'm going to do, it's going to work like this. In both, you can work with audio. Same with the Doodly, with the audio. Also with the text, you can add your own. So that's what you can do. The idea is you can drop your own characters, but you can create them directly in a program. So that's something you should definitely keep in mind. And here with Doodly, I can do it. So to summarize this whole video, guys, they are both great softwares. Both work a lot with the props that you can work with, and you can add plenty of things. My recommendation is try VYOND if you can actually achieve everything you want with it. And if you can, go with that. If you can't achieve it, you can go with the others and use Doodly. But just keep in mind, to access the fully featured Doodly, you need to actually have and pay for in-app purchases, for in-app plugins here in VYOND is not necessary. You don't have to do it. You just can like create your own scene and it's going to be drawn. So yeah, thank you very much guys for watching. Have a great day and goodbye. See ya.